Hello and welcome! This video is about family prestige, and I want to show you everything that I have done so that you can see where I got to the level I am at with my family members and all the details. As always, there's shortcut links in the description, so tap on show more and look below if you'd like to cut to a certain section of this video. But for now, let's go ahead and get started and show you what to do when you are just beginning. Here we go. So first things first, and that is to come to the realization that your alt characters or family members are also another means of storage. Every single one of them, sure, they have a weight limit and how much you can put in their inventory for them, the character, but you have a very large amount of storage at your disposal. Now, there is a cost involved to unlock character slots, so I'm not encouraging you to spend real money to just get them all unlocked to do what I am done over time, and some free character slot tickets from Pearl Abyss has allowed me to unlock them all. So what I've done is I wrote all of my characters down on a piece of paper, and what you're looking at is at the top where it says main. Of course, that's Archmage, but the 5 characters below are the team that I take into Path of Glory and everywhere else that a team is needed. These are the guys that are more geared than the rest of them. And then below that is, well, the rest of them. And as you can see, many of these characters have served a use. For example, Hashashin is holding my red relics so that I can collect them all and then use them all when I want to upgrade Archmage's relics. So it's a storage area to put that. And Corsair is holding all the dimensional crystals that I have received. I really haven't crafted any, but any that I get through events and such, she holds onto them, and so on and so forth. The one character that I use the most is Primrose. Because all of my family members have accessories, she is my orange accessories factory. I get a lot of these things, so I dump it all to her, she melts it down, and I will be showing this to you today on this video, what that process is. So starting out is create your alt characters and use them as storage and enjoy them. By all means, please enjoy them. So let's go ahead and move on to the next thing. So what I want to do is just go through and show you all of the characters I have and what gear they have. But while I do that, I want to just state, they all aren't maxed out. They all don't have the best gear possible. Some have chaos, some don't, and they just have pink gear. I understand that, and that's fine. That's good. But when you're first starting out, what the advice is that you give your alt characters what you can. So if your main has red gear on, then get your alt characters up to red gear. There's going to be a lot of black stones that you need to upgrade them to plus 40. See, I have some that are still at plus 40 right there. So it's a big work in progress, but give your alt characters the highest gear you possibly can, and then go back and focus on your main. And that is what I have done. I have went through armor and weapons and then moved on to accessories and then all sections of it here. And as you can see, some people have better stuff than others, and that's only because of the the team that I had in the beginning that was doing Path of Glory was better geared, and then I completely swapped it out for a different team, and that's why some are better than others. But as we go down this list, you can kind of get an idea of, oh wow, everyone has pink or better, and that did take time. Especially, I still am working on the Relics and Alchemy Stones, and a lot of other things. I mean, even the totems are not the best they possibly can be. And then you have Igneous. Poor guy. He doesn't have anything. So yes, when it comes to your family members, just do what you can, and let's show you the next steps. So what I've done is I've chosen Crimson Lily to be our host to show you each of the sections that I worked on and how you can work on them. So without further ado, let's get started and show you the first section. Weapons and armor. This is the first thing that I worked on with all of my alts, and I just recently released a video for the blacksmith in your camp that shows you how you can upgrade your weapons and your armor, so I really highly recommend that, and there will be a link to it in the description below if you wanted just a shortcut to get to it to watch it. But as I mentioned before, I gave all of my alts red gear and then went up to pink gear and then chaos as best I could, but I made sure that they were all, of course, at plus 40 or better. So now that the armor is in place, we're gonna talk crystals. And first of all, the crystals are as such. There are this one right here, which is the mystical, and then you have the epic, and then you have unique and normal. So I'm basically showing you that over time you will get these chests and you can unlock it to combine them, but you need to know how to do that. It's right here. Auto fuse crystals up to mystical grade. It depends on what you get. If you are getting up to purple, then select up to unique, or rare, select up to that. But for me, I get them all the way up to mystical, so I just leave it on that setting. And of course, you can turn it off and on, so you can choose how you want to combine the crystals you get together. And what we'll do with that is put it in our gear. And that's the reason why we're showing you this next, is let's just show you what they look like. So if I go all the way to the bottom, this is an example of a normal crystal right here, and then unique, that's what it looks like. Going up to the epics, that's what they look like. And of course, when you combine them, there's the mystical right there, and these are the ones that I mess with. It's the red ones. I think they're called abyssal, I think so. But I'm messing with the red ones because the next one, which is the dimensional crystals, you can put them in, but you can't take them out. All the other ones from red and below you can take out. Now, the reason I'm showing you these ones is because I'm going to melt them down to create a potion thing that's in my blacksmith video that I use for crafting. These are the ones I mess with. The ones that have CP attached to it for attack and defense. These are the ones that I give my family members so that the family member CP can increase. All the other ones, they serve a purpose. So what I want to do now is take you on a little journey and show you that I am trying to upgrade everyone with the red crystals. And once that's done, then we move into dimensional crystals. So I believe I left off with my gladiator. So if you tap on it, you see the crystals. Okay, he's good right there for the weapon. I believe here there was a section where he wasn't good. So I think it might be, yep, there it is right there. So as you can see, I gave all of them orange crystals to start. And it's been a long process to give them all red crystals. They just don't grow on trees. So as you can see, he needs one of those. So we're just gonna go in, access our family storage, pull it out so he can be complete. It doesn't really matter if he has the best one that you have in the lot. It's all going towards family CP. I mean, if you want to have the best, it'll just be a longer process. But if you come here to the Black Spirit and the crystals, and then there it is right there. Word of advice: just delete them. Honestly, don't extract. If you are rolling in black pearls, like you have an amount of money to spend on this, then sure, you can extract it, but don't do it. It gets very costly. If you think of all the crystal slots you have times all the characters you have, that's a lot of black pearls. So select it, add it in. He's done now. We still have a few more left to assign, so let's just see who was after him. Was it Nova? I think Nova used to be on my Path of Glory team, so you'll see that she has a dimensional crystal or two. I kind of went a little crazy. I know I said I didn't craft any. Yeah. She definitely could use some more upgrades. So let's go in and do that. I know I said I didn't craft any, but back in the day I got excited and I wanted to make dimensional crystals, but yeah, I'm just gonna leave it there. When the time comes to upgrade her better, that's when I will have nothing but dimensional crystals. So we're taking out the rest that we have. I don't know why her face looks all bland. It's strange. So we'll come back here to equip Fuse Crystal. Tap on the armor that she needed the upgrade to. There we go. It was that. It's a lot. I think it's all 4 of those. So let's make sure that we just pull out the rest of them. She's gonna need them all. That's fine. This is a video showing you the process of what I do to increase my family CP. So we're back to the Black Spirit, equip, Fuse Crystal, tap on, nope, she didn't need it there, tap on the helm, and again, just delete the crystals. Honestly, you're saving yourself a headache if you extract them all, and I did. At one point in time, I must extract them all, and all my black pearls just went by. So here we go. We're just in this case I'm gonna take out the 2 9s, leave the 10, and give her the 2 better crystals that I have. So there you have it. This is the section on how you improve family CP with the use of crystals in the armor slots. So we'll go back to Archmage and show you something new. Here we go. And next up is our enhancements. Now that you have the weapons and armor all set, let's go ahead. We're going to use our Fletcher as the example, and he just needs to pull out some stuff to help him. And that's the dimensional crystals at the top, or fragments, sorry, dimensional fragments right there, and the other 2 things right there, magical essence and the I forgot what the other name was, but those 2 things. And we will come here to our Black Spirit, tap on enchant, and I want to show you from top down. So chaos is where we're at, it's the highest. So this is what it looks like. It takes 10 dimensional fragments. It costs 100,000 of this resource, 1 million silver. And I want to just show you the auto enchant. We're not going to do it, but if you have the resources and you want to just auto enchant it and go have dinner and come back and see how the results are, you could certainly do it. And it does allow you to save or restore it if a mistake was made. So we're going to work with the regular armor here and the enhancements, which are not chaos. You can see the difference. So we're going to work with this section and go through it. Now the first 2 enhancements at the top that say attack speed are normal for you to work with. The other 2 are special that you unlock. And this, when you tap on the magnifying glass, shows you everything that could be enchanted to choose from in that slot. And yes, this is an opportunity to increase your percentage of your branch damage, or anything you feel that this character needs to be stronger at. So I just chose attack speed. Now the other 2 that are gold slots are awakened, and you use your blacksmith to awaken that piece of gear to unlock those 2 slots. Now I'm going to go over it briefly. It takes a lot more resources. It's 5,000 compared to the one above, which is just 100. big difference, but the difference actually is, if you look at what you can put there, it's nothing but CP. So it's from plus 14 to, what was that, plus 36, and that's what you have right there. So what I'm going to do now is I will show you the auto enchant window, and just everything is the same if you wanted to do this, but I'm going to take you through the process of what happens when you enchant it and it goes wrong. So let's go ahead and select confirm. I hope it'll go right, but we know it's going to go wrong horribly. And look, it's saying you going from plus 25 down to plus 14. No way. You need this over here called Restore Enchantment. And you need the materials, so don't mess with this unless you have the materials to restore. And this is how much magical residue is needed, 5,000, how much I have. Don't tap enchant, because you're just saying, okay, yeah, sure, do it, and we'll see what else we get. And of course confirm. So we are going to restore. It's at 50%, so crossing fingers I get it back. Otherwise I just went down, what, 10 CP or greater. Hey, we went back. So shoo, that was close. Plus 25 back on the board, all for the sake of showing you. So this is how that section works, and you would do this with all the pieces of armor. But I want you to see that each piece of armor is different for the first two slots. You know, you're helping your branch damage, but look at the chest piece. All of it has to do with CP. So my advice is I always do plus 10 or greater. Don't mess around with it, just plus 10 and then work on increasing it. Magical residue is needed. You get this by melting down armor with your black spirit, and then of course there's all of this, which is your accessories, and they take magical essence. You get that from melting it down in dark energy, and if you have a upgraded alchemy lab, you can start crafting magical essence. So when you mess with the accessories, you see that they are all CP related, every single one. And of course you need to awaken them. That's the border that's around the picture of the ring or the necklace, the purple, or excuse me, the pink border. That means it's awakened. And of course this right here is our totem, and that we can add these things in: move speed, attack speed, so you have a choice to see what you could put in there before you commit the resources to it. And we're just gonna put something in there just to show you. I mean, it's 750, so why not? The silver is a bit high, 570,000, but you know, there it is. That critical hit damage, which is a good stat, has now increased because of our totem. So you have that option. And of course, the relics that are below, that's a no-go. If it's grayed out, you cannot enchant them. So it even says it, sorry. But this is the next thing that you would work on, is getting all of the gear enchanted so that your family CP can grow from here. And of course, if given the option between all of this, you know, you have light stones to increase your branch damage percentage, but if you just want to fill the gaps, be my guest. But for me, it's all about CP with defense and your family members. And this is the advice, once again, plus 10 or greater is what I go for, and there it is. So moving right along, let's go ahead and show you the next steps. Here we go. And next up is accessories. So what you're going to see here is that when you first start out, you can count on the fact that you will get orange accessories. Over time, you'll get them easier, and then it'll be a matter of upgrading to the red accessories and then the pink accessories and so on and so forth. Chaos is where I'm at, and it takes quite a while to get there, but you can count on the fact you will get up to orange. And I want to show you a video of what you can do with orange accessories when your main has them all and your alt characters all have orange accessories and you're ready for the next steps. Here we go. So as you saw from the beginning of the video, Primrose is my orange accessory factory. I give her everything and she changes it up so that she can crank out red accessories for Archmage to melt into materials. So what we're doing here is we're taking from our main storage and we're going to give it all to Primrose so she can do her thing. And yes, you do see some different accessories in there. That's the black tier style of accessory, and we're going to need to change that over so we can craft what we're looking for, which is the red accessories. So now that it's all been moved over, here we go. We're going to go to Shikatu to change these black tier accessories. So we'll start with the ring. That's what we want, the Mark of the Shadows. And so let's go out, click on Shikatu, and it is right here, Shikatu Exchange. Now don't worry if you don't have any of these exchange certificates or the other ones, you will get it over time. But my advice is if you use the exchange one, the yellow one, you will be feeding more materials into the orange one, that one right there. So you always want to start with the yellow one. And it helps you out by giving you the number that you need, which is 4. So we're just going to hit exchange, and you're looking to the right side of the screen. That envelope it's feeding materials into the orange exchange section. So it's 2 different ways to get what you need, but the orange is more expensive. So what we're going to do is just change over the rest of these items so you can just see the whole process. You know, tap on that. Tap on exchange, it's done. And what we're going to do is show you the crafting screen so you can see the whole thing from start to finish on how she is a factory for me. So we'll go ahead and knock out these black tier earrings. Now, if you're wondering, why don't I just use the black tier accessories? You can, you really can. But to craft the next level, which is the red accessories, you need a specific type, and that's like the Giant's Ring. If I'm right, it doesn't accept the black tier as an object to upgrade into a red. I might be wrong on that, but we're gonna get there where we combine everything we have into a red accessory to give back to Archmage. So now that we're done, let's go ahead and check that out. So we'll go to craft. We'll go to accessory, and then abyssal primal accessory, and then the reds. And see, Mark of the Shadow. It wants everything that is not black tier. So this is the reason why I do it. See, ogre ring. It's not saying black tier or whatever that rest of that was. And we're just gonna go down the list of what we can craft. Can't need one more of that. Need a few more of that. We can craft this one. This is good. And if you're wondering, well, what about the other stuff? Look at my blacksmith video for in the camp, and it covers what all of those things are. And again, you will see the link to that in the description that you can tap on it and watch that video. So now that she has crafted her reds, she'll give it back, and then we will move back to Archmage. So let's go ahead and check to see if there was anything that I missed. Nope. And we will switch over to her. And all the rest of that, we just leave it. Like I said, she's our factory. So here we go. And on to the next thing to cover. And that is totems. So like I said, I did a blacksmith video. It's in your camp and just recently got released. as I doing this video, where it covers how you can make totems in the interface for the blacksmith. So what it comes down to it is you are saving enough crystallized totems so you can then turn it in and craft a +6 totem, where that is light years away from all the rest of us that had to struggle to get up to +6. Pearl Abyss has recognized the fact that totems is pretty tough to tackle, and they want to make it easy on you. So if you have anything from a +2, 3, 4, or 5 totem, you can use that as material along with your fragments and create a +6. Now, getting greater than +6, that's all you. But a +6 totem will definitely help boost your CP for all of your family members. So let's go ahead and move on to the next spot. And that is Alchemy Stones. Now, I do have a video that goes all into the Alchemy Lab and what you do to get an Alchemy Stone and the type of Alchemy Stone that you want, which we are calling sushi, because, well, it looks like a Japanese food called sushi, and that's what we go with. So, and how to upgrade it and get it to a level where it's really boosting the CP for that family member to contribute to the overall for the family CP. So I'm gonna have a link to that video in the description, so just know that it is there. It's a lot of material to cover, and this video would probably be like into an hour plus if I added it. So see the link, enjoy that video, and understand all about Alchemy Stones and what you can do to increase the ones you have. So let's go ahead and move on to the next section. Here we go. And next up is your emblem. So I have a video for you that shows you all the details about where you get the emblem and how it works and how to upgrade it. So without further ado, let's just cut over to that and Archmage and see what we have for you for upgrading your emblem. Now, this is one item that you upgrade that applies across the board to all family members. You don't need an emblem for each family member. Just work on one and you'll see that it's automatically applied for every family member when you bring them up. It's there. So let's go ahead and cut to that video. Here we go. And here we go. So from the interface, you'll see that right here is Emblem. And the three things that you have on the right hand side are Enhance, Transfer, and Gemstones. We're just gonna talk about Enhance. And I am very, very close to enhancing my emblem to, level 19. I'm at 99.8%. If you needed more, it is Path of Glory, and I'm not encouraging you to do this, but there is Pearl Shop items to assist you in getting up there to the emblem you're looking for. But again, please don't spend money when the game can provide. So from here, you would go to this section right here called Glory, or Path of Glory. And I like Rift 16. I haven't gotten to the point where 17, 18, and 19 is comfortable because you really need to pay attention. But 16, I can just, whatever. I can let my guys do their thing. And this is why you're there, is you want to try to get a pink emblem. But my advice for you is to enjoy the Path of Glory as much as you can so that you can go to Two's Nest. Once you have 20 entries that you can use into Two's Nest to get in there, you're gonna walk out with a red emblem. So if you stumble upon and get an orange one first, that's great. But know that once you make it to Two's Nest, you're gonna get a red, and now it's gonna be the long road to getting a pink. But know that when you get your pink, then it's not going to go anywhere and you'll be able to work towards getting chaos. So let's go ahead and move on to the next section. Here we go. Now, I don't mean to sound like a broken record, but there are videos that I have about your relic altar and relics and what it can do for you. There's a huge subject involved with glyphs and adding the glyphs to your relics and the different levels of glyphs and how you come across them. I have links that will be in the description below on all my videos about relics and glyphs and everything, so you can count on it being there. But this is another section that helps each individual family member to increase family CP. I didn't want to cover it here because it would just make this video a monstrous 1 hour plus video, and I just want to cover all the subjects, point you in the right direction so that you can get the information you need and answer the question of what more can I do to increase my family CP. So let's go ahead and move on to the next section. Here we go. Now this next item or object is not listed for Crimson Lily, but you need to know what it is and what it's all about. You go to your Black Spirit and then you tap on Rift Stone. Somewhere along the storyline you'll get a Rift Stone. I'm pretty sure it's how you get into Hadum and you're introduced to it, but once you have it, it's the object in between the 4 pieces of light stone around it. As you can see, I'm 54.31% away from the next level of Rift Stone. You can also see I've been at it for a while. I'm at 313, and you can see that the AP and DP increase from it is contributing to my family CP. Now it all starts at level 50 where you get the PvP damage reduction, but you do need this object called Chaos Crystal, and let's go ahead and tap on acquisition. You can get it from farming in Hadum, you can get it from Black Spirit Hadum Quest, you can get it from the Tower of Hadum, the Chaos Tower, Great Desert, Twisted Nightmare. You can see that there's a lot of places where you can get it. Merchant Guild Delivery and the Trials of Ator, excuse me. So the Rift Stone is that is one of the ways. The other is the Sun Crystal, and I'm going to show you where you can get the Sun Crystal, but you can auto enhance. It's just like the enhancements that we showed you, and here's the Sun Crystal, and here's where you get it. Guess where? Battlefield of the Sun. So if you do Battlefield of the Sun in the arenas, then you will achieve that. But for the auto enhance, you can set, if you have a lot of resources, this is very helpful and a nice time saver. You can set it to what you want and just let it go. But for my purposes, I like to get up to 100% and know that I'm going to get the next level. There are people who just put in so you can hit enhance and they keep gambling, and it does pay off. I've seen it pay off for a lot of people, but for my purposes, I always wait till 100%. And this list of effects goes up to 500. So once you achieve 500, you're done. And you will have a monstrous amount of AP and DP. So let's go ahead and move on to the next section. Here we go. Now the last thing, but certainly not least, is called outfit stats. Now the 4 things at the bottom are cosmetics. The 2 on the left that don't have items in them, like a headdress for Crimson Lily or a face mask, they don't contribute to CP or do anything for AP or DP. But the 2 on the right, yes they do, but there's a section that you need to go and you need to know about to increase the items for AP and DP. So we're going to cut to a video and show you how that works and who you work with as a vendor in any town. Here we go. Okay, so from gameplay, you bring up the menu and you're going to go into wardrobe. So let's go ahead and go into there. And what you're looking at the very top is items that are waiting to go into the wardrobe section. We have these two items, the weapon and the armor item that we'll be talking about, and you have the option to place it in the wardrobe section, which is below. You see the two that are already there and are equipped. Now, out of what you see in this list, outfit stats is what we're working with. Outfit appearance is cosmetic. So what you see on my Archmage is low class, but the stats is orange. And so that is what we're talking about and what we're working with. And what I'm going to do is show you, you can see the difference there. I'm not using this item as stats. It's the orange I'm using. And of course the outfit effects below are a different subject in another video. But you can apply the appearance. Oops, let's get rid of that. You can apply the appearance if you wanted to, but we're just again applying the stats. So I'm only interested in increasing CP for my family members. But if you did do that, see, she changed her outfit, so the appearance is there. So we go back to apply, uncheck appearance, and now she's in the default. We'll go back to what we like her to wear for appearance, turn it on, click out, and she's back. So this is the cosmetic is above, the orange is what we're working with. And let's go and show you how we can improve these two items under outfit upgrade. So you're working with a vendor called Isabel Encarocia. I hope I said that right. So we're gonna go to her. So we'll just go to town, confirm, and clear that. Now on the top left is all of your vendors when you're in a town, and there she is, bottom right. So we'll go ahead and tap on that so our horse can take us there. Good horse. Lots of mileage. And do know that what I'm about to show you is you're going to upgrade. The material that you need to upgrade is something you get from doing bounty missions. So now that we're here, we will tap on, let's see if we can get a good visual of all our options. Now I won't go into all the details for her, some of them, but not all. So when we're here at outfit upgrade, we can tap on one of the two pieces we use for stats. So if we tap on, say, the armor piece, you can see that they're showing you the total amount of CP for AP and DP. It's the number you reach, 22, plus the other is what's giving you the overall. So it's 22 out of, and there is an area that will show you what the maximum is. The ones below is what you can preview it. Yes, you can definitely see what it looks like, but we're not interested in that. We're interested in how to increase the CP for it. So it is, I believe it's the outfit upgrade side on the left. Let's tap on that. Yes, this one is dealing with that. It starts at plus 16 and goes up to a maximum of plus 25 for both sides. And I believe we're at 22, so it's pretty close. And the material down here at the bottom is what I needed to save, but we'll show you the other stuff below it. The attack and defense, it goes from plus 20 to plus 70. So this is your guide to know how close you're getting, and when you're at plus 70, you're done. I'm almost there, but this one, plus 54, is not quite there yet. I think we're going to show you what it's like to make an attempt to increase my plus 54, but we need more material. So let's go ahead and go to our storage. I want to pull out the material that we have. By the way, this is not all the material I have. Oh, there it is right there. Artisan's Skein. So we'll just go ahead and maximize, take it all out. And let's go back to outfit upgrade. Now there is something that I stumbled upon that I think is new. I didn't really realize it before, but I think it's really cool. And that is when you have lots of outfits and you need more Artisan Skein, there is a way to get it. Let me see if need more will help me out here. Yes, you can do bounty missions or tailor outfit. I don't think tailor outfit was there. Maybe it was, but I never used it. So let's go there. And here, what it's showing is all the outfits you had above that little section at the top right corner, the staging area before it goes into the wardrobe. This is all the outfits I have no use for. I don't plan to use them, and I was wondering what I'm going to do with them. So what this section is about is you select it and you get Artisan Skeins from it. So I was still a little skittish, like, is that what this does? So I'm going to select them all. The purple. We'll go with purple in case I truly want the epic or orange. And tap on tailor outfit, and long and behold, I realized, hey, this is a really great section. I'm probably gonna melt everything after this video so I could have a clean area for new stuff. But for the purposes of this video and this section, we're gonna go back to outfit upgrade. Yep, I was just verifying. Oh, look at that. It cleaned up my area right there. So I will go ahead and take care of the rest of those after this video. So now that we have a good amount of Artisan Skein, let's go to outfit upgrade and let's go back and take a crack at that plus 52. We know that the maximum is plus 70. So and it does cost 4 million silver. Just be aware, it is not a cheap thing to do. And it will take 16 to attempt this. So we're doing this so we can show you what it's like when you fail. And I did. It says, oh, we'll take your plus 52 and bring it down to plus 21. Heck no. Look over in the bottom left corner where it says restore your upgrade. You need restoration scrolls. And you can get restoration scrolls in the Pearl Shop if you tap on Special Pack, Silver Shop, and then you'll see restoration scrolls times 100, and it costs silver to get. So I encourage you, if you have the silver, to do it every day. And thank goodness we had it, so we can restore our plus 21 back to plus 52 and confirm. So that was scary, but this is what happens when you fail. You need restoration scrolls, otherwise you're just gonna be upset. So this is another area that you can come to increase your individual character's CP and increase the family CP. Now, outfits, I'm not gonna cover it. I know in the blacksmith video I said I'm not gonna cover it. There's just a whole big section to talk about. So with that, let us go to the outro of this video. Here we go. So as you can see, there is a lot of things you can do to increase family CP. And if you go back to the description of this video, before you start watching it, you tap on see more, there will be an itemized list of links and things you can do to learn more about how to increase sections that we covered for your family CP. So, with that being said, allow me to say this. Thank you. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like this video, please subscribe, like, let people know I am always making more videos, and there are a lot of videos left to do. So, with that being said, you have a great day, and good luck on increasing your family CP. Take care.